Hi there, Virgo. I'm Jennifer Angel. I'm back. Well, I'm sort of. I've got bronchitis, so I was unable to get the videos done last week. But I do want to look at the lunar eclipse, and then we'll go into next week. Okay. So the lunar eclipse is on January the 31st. It's pretty intense. It's in Leo. It's a lunar eclipse, so it's a full moon, which means the moon and the sun are opposite. And it's also a supermoon, so it's got a greater gravitational pull, and it's a blue moon. Okay, so it's the second in the month, so it's a pretty sort of intense, sharp moon, for sure. Now, it's in the sign before yours. It's in Leo, and the sun, along with Venus and Mercury, moving into your solar sixth house. So this is an indication to really trust your instincts. Firstly, it's like a lot of productivity area of your life, a big productivity area of your life rather, which indicates that you need to get some balance. And with the lunar eclipse and the full moon energy, it's like your schedule's likely to be rearranged in some way, and upset. As a Virgo, you like to have everything controlled. You're very punctual, you're very organized, which is great. We certainly need those people here, and with your ability to, get organized. So keep your schedule a little bit flexible over this time and into next week, because there's likely to be some changes. You want to, as I said, trust your instincts, tune into your intuition, and let that be your guiding force of, whether you should move forward or stop, or pull back or push forward. Now, the full moon energy, the lunar eclipse energy in itself likes to bring things to a closure, and it can just bring things to a head, so you can look at them, close them off, and be able to move forward and leave them behind. So the energy generally does really close the past off. There's like no going back once you sort of close the door on it and move forward. So this is also very much an area to be careful of your health, or to pay attention to your health, says me. And so, be careful of overdoing it, because at the end of the day, as we know, if you don't have your health, you can't do much else, okay? It does sort of handicap you. So there is a need to sort of get a balance between your spiritual and your body. It's a mind, body, spirit sort of balance time, okay? And then right at the end of the next week, over the weekend, the 10th and the 11th of February, Venus will move out of this area of your chart into your relationship area. So that's going to be very nice, because Venus in Pisces, which is your opposite sign, your solar seventh house of relationships, is very nice. It's very romantic, and it's a soft, almost a little idealistic, but hey, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being, floating on the clouds for a little while. That's, part of the fun of life. And between that, also just around that same time, there will be a square between the sun and Mercury. So you want to be careful with your communication and other people's communication. So, make sure, if people are prone to exaggeration, you want to take that into account. And at the same time, you want to be careful that what you say, you can deliver. And that generally is the case with you, Virgo, so don't stray from that. At the start of next week, the week commencing February the 5th, we've got Venus will be in a sextile with Uranus. So the sextile is like an opportunity that comes up. And for you, it can be it's about organizing a monetary financial situation in some way, or official business, and just like Number one, getting organized. Number two, taking responsibility for it, okay? All right, so that eclipse is at the 11 degrees. So if you don't have your horoscope wheel, there's plenty of sites where you can get that and download it for free. I don't have that, unfortunately, on my site. I have to do it manually. So, I can provide it, if you book a reading, but there's plenty of sites out there that can do that. It's good to have on hand. So it won't, it's a little hard to analyze, but it will give you your planetary positioning, and it will give you your degrees as well. And it's mostly correct, okay? And I always do a double check on a couple of different programs to make sure with my, horoscope wheels, and of course, with the computerized ones, they don't do that. So it's not 100% foolproof in that sense, but generally it's good. All right, so love, luck, and blessings to you. I hope you have a great week. It's something wonderful comes out of the eclipse for you, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.